You freaking in that theater. I'm like, Sean, what are your predictions for the movie? Not knowing you had literally still had popcorn on your shirt from seeing it 40 minutes earlier.
I'm sorry. It was an accident.
I can't. Crumbs. I can't remember what you said. Your predictions. You were like, it's definitely going to be a movie or something like that.
That's right, Chuck.
Hello there. Assemble.
Just chuck a fun.
99 Nerds, the greatest nerd podcast in the galaxy. I am Austin here with episode 27, coming in hot. What up, Dave?
What up?
What up, Sean?
Hi.
It's the three of us, and we're here to mess you up. What?
Violence. Power.
What's going on, David?
So, Rolling Stones has released an article ranking the top 50 superhero movies of all time.
Oh my. There's 50?
Dude, there's way more than 50.
Where have I been?
Aren't there like 39 Marvel movies right now?
Oh my god.
That doesn't include like the old ones either.
I guess that's the question. What's the cutoff date? Are we talking like Batman from the 50s?
Yeah, we're talking all time.
Shoot.
Superhero movies of all time.
I guess that was in the title.
So, yeah, usually they're pretty good
Don't
about
spoil it for me, but just let me know if the number one is the first superhero movie ever made. Just kind of like blink.
I'm going to be honest, I didn't look. This is all new. This is all
my
fresh.
gosh.
I didn't look at the list.
Wow.
But I wanted to do predictions of the top 10 before we look at this. What do you guys think the top 10 is? I'm not asking what your top 10 is. I'm asking what you think the top 10 is.
Do we have to go 1 through 10, or can we just shout out like what we think would be in the top?
That's fine.
I mean, Dark Knight Rises. Or no, Dark Knight, right?
Yeah, The Dark Knight.
I don't know. I've never heard of that.
Come on, man.
I would say Infinity War and Endgame are probably in there.
No Way Home. Spider-Man.
Yep. No, I wouldn't think that.
I guess I'm just thinking in terms of dollars earned.
I would think maybe Iron Man 1.
Iron Man 1, yeah.
Does Avatar count as
Never.
Okay.
No. The Incredibles, maybe.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
We're talking
Dang,
any
that's,
superhero.
That's right. They are
Any
superheroes.
Yeah, Incredibles.
Good for them.
All right, so we'll make it easy. We're not going to talk about every single movie because you'll be here for 40 hours. So we just asked you to
Some
stay for
people like
20
that.
hours.
I would guess I've probably only seen 40 of the 50.
No,
Which is a lot.
All the Marvel movies, which is 40.
Yeah, but I don't think all 40 Marvel movies will be in the top 50.
No.
There's going to be some that I've never even seen.
All right, well, let's do 5 at a time.
Ghost Rider.
Well, let's do 5 at a time and then kind of go give our thoughts on it. Let's not spend too much time on each movie. We can highlight one movie from the 5 I say and maybe go into that. But
Sounds good.
So let's start. At number 50, we've got Zack Snyder's cut of the Justice League.
Didn't see it. Too long.
I didn't see it either.
Too long. Didn't read.
I don't agree. There's one element of that movie I really liked, and it was when the Flash went in slow motion. That was really cool. No, not in slow motion. When he went so fast that he reversed what just happened.
Classic Flash stuff.
It was Justice League, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Zachary Snyder.
Okay.
At number 49, Ghost Rider.
Shout out to Noah.
Sorry, Noah.
He'll be so happy.
Flames. Skull's on fire.
Number 48, Megamind. Dude, I actually just watched Megamind. That's wrong. That should be up there.
That should be way
That's
higher.
top 20. That's a great movie.
Megamind is fire, Sean.
Have you seen it, Sean?
Yeah, he's blue. He's got a big head.
No, that's Avatar you're thinking of.
Oh. Okay. I'm sorry.
So that's 48. 47, we've got Inframan from 1975.
Okay, yeah, I never heard of it.
Me neither.
Inframan.
Inframan.
I wonder if Sky High is going to be on this list.
Oh man. I wonder if what's the Disney Channel original movie about the family of superheroes, but the one son doesn't have powers? It's going to be on there. It's got to be on there. Let's find out.
The other Chronicle. You guys ever see Chronicle?
Yes.
I remember really liking that.
Yeah, the kid that played Green Goblin in the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man series.
Yeah. How's he doing?
Wasn't he like the main character? He was like the main villain in that movie.
Never watched Chronicle.
No one knows for sure. Number 46, Scott
Chronicle was
Pilgrim
good.
versus the World.
Never saw it.
I don't know
Scott
what that
Pilgrim
is.
versus the World is fun. That's your boy who did like Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. That's a really creative movie.
That's right.
Okay. So that was our first 5.
These are objectively getting better each time. I like the way that works.
No, I think
Rolling
Megamind should have been up there. But
Megamind is underrated.
I think Ghost Rider shouldn't have been 49. It should have been 50.
Shouldn't have been on the top 50.
All right, next 5. I'm sorry, my phone isn't working. It's freaking out on me. But number 45 is The Old Guard. Came out in 2020. I've never heard of it.
What? Who's on that?
I don't know.
Well, I guess we have to go watch it.
This is touching into the 100th.
Did you
level of nerd.
Did you like Megamind, Austin?
Dude, I loved Megamind.
Well, this movie is better than that, so you're destined to enjoy it.
doubt.
All right, at number 44, we've got Batman, the movie, 1966.
1966.
Who was playing Batman?
It looks
That's
like
after Adam West.
I thought Adam West was
we have
1966.
Adam West's.
Oh, okay.
It's Adam West.
I always think of Adam West as the 50s, but I guess.
Well, he had the TV show. I'm sorry if I didn't know there was a movie.
Oof, number 43. You ready? Thor.
The first Thor.
First Thor.
First Thor
okay.
is considered one of the worst movies in the MCU.
I think the second Thor is worse than that. But this is top 50. Thor 2 could have been in the
Number 73.
right. Number 42, the Lego Batman movie.
Okay. I think that one was fun and funny, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh, I love that movie.
I was just about to quote a line Will Arnett says in that movie, and then I suddenly realized before I said it, it's actually from the Lego movie.
Beans?
I thought you were going to say it's extremely racist. Classic Batman.
Yeah, my bad.
Wait, what?
41, we've got The Avengers.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not, in hindsight, it's not that great, but I thought it would have been a little higher than that.
Maybe
Just-
I would have said top 25 maybe like 5 years ago.
sure.
Six years ago? No, because Avengers Endgame came out 4 years ago.
Dude.
I could be wrong. Something came out 4 years ago related to that. 40, The Dark Knight Rises. Now, I really liked this movie.
There's some plot holes in it.
I liked the ending of how the James Gordon-Levitt, the actor.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that his name?
He's Robin.
He's Robin. That element in that movie made me love it. I
You
don't
know
know
what
why.
killed that movie for me? The way that, what's her name? Dies.
Talia.
The way that Talia dies.
yeah.
Freaking ruins it.
Wait,
Dude.
how does she die? I vaguely remember her slumping over in a truck.
Yeah.
See, no, that's
Put it
not
next
as,
to me, Sean.
That's not as annoying as the way that Bane dies. Because remember how Bane dies? He just takes a missile from the bat bike into the chest.
I actually literally don't remember that.
I don't
And
know.
as filmmaking goes, it was a little bit of a confusing thing because they don't show a close up of him being dead. It's like a wide shot of him getting hit and falling backwards. But then I'm like, well, is he okay? I mean,
Right.
they didn't show him dead.
Right.
So
And you just assume with
Confusing.
his character that he'd get right back up. He did not, apparently.
All right, so that was number 40, Dark Knight Rises. Number 39, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
Dude, I like that movie.
No, and
I thought it was a really good story. I thought the story was done so well.
so that leads me to my next point. In the news lately, they have been talking about the movie of the year.
Yeah.
And the award went to Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
let me ask you something, Dave.
And not
Who
Black
said
Adam.
the movie of the year is Multiverse of Madness?
Blasphemy. The devil? I don't know.
You don't know. You just know somebody said it.
No, it was I don't know what award it was. You would.
You're
You're
don't
trying
know
to set
because
me
it's
up.
it's not even real. This is made up. What are you talking about? They're talking about movie of the year, and you said it was Multiverse of Madness.
No, it
Who
just
said
came
that?
out.
Who said that?
I saw a post, but I don't know what it was for.
Gosh. I know it just
April
came out.
Fools was a couple months ago.
Well,
guys.
David rated Black Adam higher than Multiverse of Madness, so
I didn't like it.
So Black Adam should be at the high end of this list,
And
right?
it's because of the multiverse. It didn't go into it.
I know.
Spider-Man No Way Home went into it more than Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I can think of somebody whose favorite movie is Multiverse of Madness. It's the kid who has had
Ron?
He's been deaf his whole life, and he finally went to the doctor and he got that surgical implant where he gets the device.
The cochlear implant?
Yeah. And he never was able to hear before, and it's like a miracle. He's so excited. He's crying. His mom took a video of him at the doctor, and he gets hearing, and the first thing she does is she takes him to go see the new Doctor Strange.
Dr. Strange.
That's why it's his favorite movie.
His favorite. So the person whose favorite movie of all time is the kid that has never heard a thing in his life.
extremely precise scenario. That's
I wonder what
makes it
he
the
heard
best.
when Wanda said, Ron. Ron. All right, so we've got
Ronathan.
at 39 Doctor Strange. At 38, Captain America, the First Avenger. So
I can see that.
First Captain America movie.
Pretty hype. Good intro to the character, but overall not the best.
All right, here we go.
It's a pretty American movie, that's for sure.
Number 37,
David sounds mad.
The Batman.
What?
2022.
No way.
No freaking way.
Throw this whole thing out.
What if it's not that good and we don't know?
Sean, you shut your darn mouth.
No, that's top 10.
I
That's
love
top
that
10.
movie. Tell me an issue with it, Sean. Give me a plot hole.
I don't know. What do I know?
There's none.
I don't know anything.
You are the film wizard.
That should have been movie of the year.
I'm just a T-Rex wizard.
You ever have like something in your life you really enjoy and then somebody just destroys it?
Dunkaroos.
And you're like, well, I guess I'm a loser. 'cause
Star
I
Wars,
like a
The
loser
Clone
thing.
Wars.
Yeah, exactly.
Dunkaroos,
Ahsoka?
1998.
There was a movie I saw years ago called Gods of Egypt, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Sitting in the theater, I'm like, this is one of the funnest films. I just like how creative, how ambitious. And then I go home and I read the reviews, and it was like the end of the world had happened. Like people were mortified that this movie existed,
Dang.
and I felt bad, and I felt like there was something wrong with me.
There's nothing wrong with you, Sean.
Well, thanks. Speaking of which,
I think we can all agree, though, that is a terrible score for that movie.
But they did rate it higher than Doctor Strange. And Doctor Strange just
by like a couple,
by 2 movies.
there you go.
Don't tell me Black Adam is above the Batman.
No,
Let's
so
find
this,
out.
this article came out at the end of June of 2022. So
Okay.
we don't have Wakanda Forever. We don't have Black Adam.
As if they would even get on the list.
I bet Black Panther's in top 10.
Do you know how much that movie grossed?
Which one?
Wakanda Forever.
I didn't think it
Because
was
that
very
movie
gross.
was gross.
Couple movies.
Couple movies. It's a couple bucks.
Let's redo that.
She's a babe.
It probably made a healthy amount of money.
Yeah. I remember seeing there was a ridiculous amount, but I don't remember what the figure was, and I don't remember how it compares to others. But anyway, keep going, David. That was a terrible
30
rating.
Number
Terrible.
36, Tank Girl from 1995.
Are you kidding me?
It's a weird list.
I don't like it.
I've heard of Tank Girl, though. Doesn't it have like a fancy kangaroo man?
I have zero clue.
But here's the thing. But now I'm wondering, is that a comic book movie or
Yeah.
a superhero movie?
It says it's a post-apocalyptic comic book adventurer.
Is the girl a tank?
No, she's like just a lady.
In virtually unrecognizable, Ice-T as a kangaroo named T-Saint.
What?
Yeah, I'm having like weird.
Are you talking about Kangaroo Jack?
No, I'm having like a weird nostalgic fever dream right now. I vaguely remember a guy in this very creepy kangaroo outfit.
Do you think that Extremely Goofy movie is on this list?
Hi, everybody!
God, I hope so. Wait, well, that means Tank Girl is objectively better than the Batman.
Terrible.
Number 35, Ant-Man.
The first Ant-Man?
Ant-Man's
First one.
hilarious, but not better than Batman.
No,
I mean, I would say the second one's better than the first, but what do I know?
I kind of agree with that.
I'm not gonna lie, I never saw the second one.
Dude, the second one's funny.
Yeah, it's funny. It's all right.
Oh my gosh, number 34, The Suicide Squad
What? The Suicide Squad? Not first Suicide Squad?
from 2021.
Yeah, the Suicide Squad.
Okay. And so,
James Gunn.
I never saw
Dude,
it.
Yeah,
I didn't
we'll
know
talk
that
more
movie
about-
came out.
We'll talk more
Yeah.
about that movie in a little bit.
With Shark King, right?
Yeah, with Sylvester Stallone as a shark.
Number 33, Blade 2.
I was gonna
Throwing Blade 1 and 3 right under the bus.
when you said Ghost Rider, my first thought was, you know what? I never saw the Blade movies. I wonder if those are going to be on here.
Yeah.
They are.
All right, number 32, Unbreakable.
Yeah, Unbreakables. All right.
That's the one with Will Smith, right? Not Will Smith. Bruce Willis.
Close.
Those are different people.
They've got similar words.
Yeah. Not similar enough.
Yeah, and Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what you're thinking.
Yeah.
V for Vendetta, number 31.
Never saw it.
See, now we're talking about these are comic book movies.
How about B for Batman? The Batman featuring Robert Pattinson.
How about T for Tank Girl?
Shut your mouth.
Or number 30, Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
Legend of
There you
the
go.
Ten
Oh,
Rings.
I've heard that's a good movie.
Austin,
from David.
it's time. You gotta watch it.
It's on my
Literally,
list.
It's Batman and Lord of the Rings mixed. In Japanese culture.
I thought it was Chinese, but
Chinese.
I don't know anything.
That's what I meant.
Thing. LeBron would know.
Well, no. Never mind. I'm not going to ruin the movie. Forget it.
That's fine. Keep going.
29, The Crow, which is Dwight Schrute's favorite movie. The Crow? How do I know that?
I don't know what that
Isn't,
is.
Isn't that where that one actor unfortunately got shot?
It's Bruce Lee.
Dang, no.
No, Bruce. It's Brandon Lee.
No, it's Bruce Lee.
The Crow is.
Oh,
Bruce
I'm
Lee.
sorry. It's Brandon Lee, son of martial artist.
I know
Bruce Lee.
more than the Rolling Stones.
What year did that come out?
1994.
Yeah,
The Crow.
he got killed in the movie.
All right, number
Real life,
28,
it's sad.
Yikes.
Batman Begins.
Batman Begins is good, but
It's a good movie.
It's got that line where his dad keeps saying, "Why do we fall?"
Dude, that is such... I love it. And then in Dark Knight Rises, the... some men just want to watch the world burn.
yeah.
Dude.
You know what's weird is Batman's my favorite superhero, but I prefer Man of Steel, the movie, to Batman Begins.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
What's a quote from The Dark Knight Rises that sticks out to you?
Rise.
There you go. That's a good one.
No, it was
That's Palpatine.
when Bane is talking to Batman about the darkness.
Oh, yeah.
He says,
Yeah.
I was born in it, molded by it.
Yeah,
That was decent.
I like when
I want to try it
Christian-
again.
I like when Christian Bale is like completely exhausted and he's lying down. He's like, "Why didn't you kill me?" I'm like, "Yeah, totally. Me too."
27, Hellboy.
Okay.
Wasn't he in Black Adam?
No. Basically.
26, Darkman.
What? You're making
1990. I don't know what that is.
Darkman.
I wonder when Man of Steel's going to show up.
25.
Sean, when is Jet Li's The One going to show up?
I hope you like pain.
Top 3.
Number 1. 25, The Rocketeer.
Don't know.
That's
1991.
See, I'm proving...
that's a song by Far East Movement. I love that song.
I'm being proven correct that I don't know a lot of these.
Well, we're not very good nerds,
I've
then.
actually only seen like maybe 25 of these so far.
Number 24. We're halfway through.
This is my favorite number.
Batman Returns, 1992.
Never mind.
Which I've actually seen because it used to be on the TV all the time.
Which one's that?
Is that with
Clooney?
Is that the one with? Oh
Yeah, I think
no, Batman and Robin has Clooney. Val Kilmer is.
Danny DeVito is
Penguin?
Penguin.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
What am I thinking? What's the one with Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones?
that's Clooney.
No, that's Val Kilmer.
You're
Clooney is Batman and Robin with
You're right.
Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr.
Mr.
Freeze,
Freeze.
which is just the best worst movie ever.
Who plays Vulture? Gosh darn it.
In Spider-Man?
Keaton.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, Michael
Michael
Keaton.
Keaton as Batman.
Yeah. 23, Deadpool. Have you seen that?
I've seen it.
You seen that, Sean?
I watched it on an airplane.
Sure, Deadpool.
Funny.
I think I've only seen it once, honestly.
I think Deadpool is its own thing. It's not like any other. And listening to the podcast about Black Adam, well, talking about it really, because I'm in the podcast, but you always say like, I've seen this before. Like it's been done.
Right.
It's like, yeah, but there's been like 100 superhero movies. What do you
Right.
want?
There's been at least 50.
I will say Deadpool, Deadpool's been his own thing.
I think that's a good call.
That's not...
It's so far beyond the confines of what a normal superhero movie is.
And then She-Hulk tried to dabble in that, but that was not.
David didn't like that.
All right, 22, RoboCop.
Which one?
The first one, 1987.
With Arnold? Was Arnold?
RoboCop is not Arnold Schwarzenegger. RoboCop is...
John Stamos?
It's a deeper movie than you'd think because it's kind of a satire of cop movies in a weird way because it's like, first of all, that movie takes place in Detroit
That's true.
in the near future. And it's
Shout out to D.
so gratuitously violent, but in a way that's like meant to be absurd.
Did you see San Francisco just approved of AI cops, robots that can use deadly force?
I don't think they approved it, but they proposed it.
No, they approved it.
Yikes.
Well, Dave Schaefer confirms.
We're dead. 21.
I can't wait for the David is wrong on that one.
I can't wait to go to San Francisco to get killed by a robot.
Dang. I heard they got a real big poop problem there. But anyway.
Dude, there's poop everywhere.
There is.
All right, 21, Doctor Strange.
No.
I don't think he should be on the list. I'm going to say it.
I don't think the first one should be. That's for sure.
Number 20.
The deeper we go, the weirder it gets.
Yeah.
Dr. Weird.
Number 20, Superman 2 from 1980.
Which one's that, Sean?
Christopher Reeves.
Yeah, but what does he do in the second one?
Ask me anything about Superman 2. I don't know.
Yeah.
It focuses on...
Is that the one where he flies backwards around the world and reverses time?
I'm not sure, but that's what I liked about Justice League. So I probably
It's right
might,
up your alley.
yeah, I might like that movie.
Should we swap them?
Yo, okay. Number 19, Batman Mask of the Phantasm, the cartoon.
Dang, got an animated movie finally.
Shout out
after
to
all these years.
What's the guy's name? Kevin
Conroy, he passed away.
Conroy. R.I.P.
Yeah.
in peace. The boy. The
Dude,
man.
The man.
He is him.
He's a good guy.
All right, number 18, Captain America Winter Soldier.
I agree with that. I thought that would be high up on the list.
Top 20.
Very, very good story.
Can I tell you guys the awful truth about that movie?
You shut up.
I've only seen it once,
That's okay. There's a lot
I've
of
only
these
seen it
movies
once.
I've only seen once.
and I wasn't like too stoked about it at the time.
I tell you what, listen to me right now. Second time I watched it, I had way more appreciation for it.
Maybe I need to just go back to that dark place again so I can really like it.
Especially after all these other movies have come out, you see how like there was so much like tied together in that movie. I would watch it again, Sean.
All right, I'll do it right now.
I think that's Roger's all-time favorite.
Yeah.
So, all right. Number
Shout out to
17.
Roger, dude. What up, dog?
Roger,
Hit me up
dude.
in the chat. The comments.
Number 17. There's a 1 in front of that. 17. X-Men 2, 2003.
Okay.
X-Men 2.
I didn't even think about X-Men.
I forgot about
X-Men's
them
gonna be
being
in the top 10.
superheroes.
I think they made sure we forgot about them up
Number
until now. Huh?
2.
Think about it.
Yeah, X-Men 2.
I'm drawing a blank. Is that with Juggernaut?
No, X-Men
No, that's
2 is
3.
the Wolverine origin one where they fly to the kind of finale takes place at the laboratory underground base that he got his adamantium skeleton from.
With Deadpool?
No.
No, that was
What are you
the
talking
that was a
about?
Wolverine.
No,
movie.
that's
not
the
Deadpool, but
No.
How many times have they played that scene out?
There's X-Men Origins Wolverine. There's the Wolverine.
Oh god.
there's Logan.
Logan. Yeah.
And then there's X-Men 2.
Just keep trying something until they.
All right, go ahead.
16. Avengers Infinity War.
That's lower than I would have thought.
I think that's top 10. That shouldn't be 16.
I agree with that.
Now,
The snap at the end, are you kidding me?
yeah, that's some
the whole
good,
world
that's,
was
that's some
captivated.
good filmmaking. Why wouldn't you?
I
Why
think
wouldn't you
that's-
think it's? Why wouldn't you think it should be? What surprised you about it being that low?
I think it captured the nation in a way that no other superhero movie has.
you saying it should be better than that?
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
like
I
it
think-
should be top 10.
I think the ripples of that movie are more intense than
Yeah.
number 16 would.
I think that's
garnish.
better than Endgame. I think that's one of the best movies I've seen in Marvel.
Yeah,
That would be top 5 for me.
yeah.
Infinity War.
As many characters were in that movie, they did a good job of layering all the stories. But that's what the Russo brothers do. Those guys are wizards. They have layers.
Yep.
Number 15, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
Number one.
I don't think that's better than Infinity War.
What
but
if I told you Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
I've never seen it. Number 14, Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire.
Okay.
I
I figured he.
Sure.
Do you think there's any Andrew Garfield ones ahead of that?
No.
I would say no.
No.
The first
I think-
Spider-Man, not okay. Maybe I was joking about Guardians of the Galaxy 2. although I do think it's better. But Spider-Man 2 isn't on.
Dude, Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 1 is okay, but Spider-Man 2 is really good.
Spider-Man 2 is really good.
I like Spider-Man 2.
Total side note, I feel like overall the Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield are not the best stories at all, but they have some of the most hype action sequences I've ever seen. Lately, my Instagram reels have gotten a track where I'm just seeing a lot of Spider-Man content, and some of the edits that people make from scenes from his movies are insane. Like, oh my gosh, I forgot this happened. I got to go back and watch them.
It's a lot of CGI, but it's amazing.
It's the best.
And the way he fights is like a spider. It's the most spider-like Spider-Man. Even just him hanging from the web, it's just like how Spider-Man should be.
Yeah. Are you watching Winter Soldier?
During our podcast? Sorry. So 14, Spider-Man. Number 13, X-Men Days of Future Past.
I liked that movie. Sean didn't like that movie. The only reason I like that movie is because the young Professor X and the Magneto.
Yeah, I like
and he
that
tells
too.
him to turn the satellite, and everybody's crying, and I'm crying, and it's a powerful moment.
I think that movie does the weird thing that all those new X-Men movies did, which was focus way too much on Mystique as like a critical character.
Literally,
And it's awkward. Yeah. It's on the thumbnail. Well, it's awkward because
It's too much
It's
Mystique.
like it's Jennifer Lawrence is a popular actress. That's why. But in the role of Mystique, it just seems weird.
Yeah. Especially when you watch those and then it fast forwards.
Right.
Like to the older movies, but like time jumps. It's like Mystique is not like the focal point of the movie.
Yeah, she's like as important as the lettuce in your chicken sandwich. You know what I mean?
Dude,
Rebecca Romaine.
I freaking remove that. ASAP Rocky.
I take out the tomato. In case anyone
just
wants to
add
buy me a
mayo.
chicken sandwich.
All right, number 12, Spider-Man Homecoming, Tom Holland.
Homecoming, okay. I gotta rewatch that one. It's been a while. I just love Tom Holland. I'm gonna say it again.
Yeah.
I love Tommy Hollis.
He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
He's doing his best, okay?
Dude, I heard him and Zendaya got engaged.
Don't say.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say they broke up. I was gonna say.
No, they're engaged.
Don't do that to me.
Good for them.
Did you hear he wants to quit acting and start a family?
Dude.
No, you're enslaved to this. We need you. We are your children.
Taps off to Tommy. Taps off. He did it.
Good for him.
Not yet. Number 11, Iron Man.
I would have thought top 10, but
would've
okay.
thought top 10.
I mean, it's definitely high up there.
Which number
Started the whole thing.
That's 11.
Yeah.
It's 11.
This okay, top 10. Here we go. This is
Top
going to get
10.
interesting.
End of its teeth.
Oh,
my
wait, hold on.
gosh.
Pause. What have we not heard yet that we think is going to happen? No, I haven't heard Man of Steel. I mean, Dark Knight is probably number 1.
Yeah, I would guess.
Endgame. hasn't been
Endgame.
said. Far From Home.
Far From Home?
What if I
I'm
told
sorry.
you?
No Way Home. God, they all have home in them, and I get them all confused.
Honey, I'm home.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Homeboy.
We have not heard Sky High.
That's true. Did
Wasn't
you,
his girlfriend the villain?
Yeah.
But she was secretly like really old?
Yeah.
did you say The Incredibles?
I did.
Oh.
And that's number 10.
Incredibles. Nice.
Oh my gosh! What do I win?
What about Bolt?
What?
John Travolta, the voices the dog. No.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, the animated dog movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
This is the top 10 superhero movies according to Rolling Stones magazine. Are they a magazine?
Sometimes.
They're a stone.
Yeah, they roll. All right, number 10, The Incredibles. I agree.
Yeah.
That's why I said it before we started.
It's a great movie.
Number 9, Wonder Woman.
Oh no, Sean. Okay, now look at me. Look at me in the eye. This list has lost all credibility. You put Wonder Woman number 9, but the Batman is what, 38?
Yeah, it was
I
like,
want to just like end the show right now.
no, it was 37, I think.
Sean, you know what I want
Number
you
9, Wonder Woman.
Sean, you know what I want you to do? It'll be easy. I want you to replace Ares' face with your face.
Why would it be easy?
Because it looks like that's what they did. They
Okay.
just like
Yeah, you're right. They just copied
took
it.
a guy that looks just like Sean in the studio and put his head on a giant armor body.
Man, that's embarrassing. Wonder Woman
I
number
liked
9.
Wonder Woman, but the ending just completely ruined it. The villain was just swing and a miss, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I
That's
couldn't.
not a good top 10.
I could not put that movie in the top 100.
Dang.
Number 8, Thor Ragnarok. I like the idea that they're, giving it some love, but I don't think it's top 10.
I don't think so either.
I'll say that now that we're in the top 10, I'm starting to get a little. Maybe I'm starting to like these movies less because I feel like they're pushing better movies out of the way.
Right.
Like Thor Ragnarok's great. I wouldn't have ever thought about it as a top 10.
No.
Number 7, The Dark Knight.
Whoa.
Yeah. I didn't expect that.
I mean, that's top 3 in everybody's list.
What if it's not that good though, and we just don't know?
You know what?
you want to know how I got these scars?
I
We
really
know he
like.
got those scars. He's
My
gonna.
father.
He's getting. He's never mind.
Was a drinker.
Me personally, Dark Knight is not in my top 3, but I understand why everybody loves it.
Yeah, it's top 10. I think that's right.
Top 10 for sure, but
I like it. At number 7, I agree with that.
all right.
Oh, number 6, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I agree with that.
That is a good one. I don't know if I'd give it top 10.
Sean,
I only saw it once.
make the call. Is there going to be another Spider-Man movie ahead of that one? Or is that the best Spider-Man movie?
I thought Into the Spider-Verse has its sequel coming out next year.
So
does.
trailer
Across
drops.
the Spider-Verse.
Guys, trailer for that drops tomorrow.
Oh,
What?
nice.
The
Sean,
new Into the Spider-Verse.
I want you to
thought-
film a live reaction to that. I know you love live reaction videos.
I don't know. There hasn't been a trailer for that yet?
Nope. Trailer comes out tomorrow.
No, just like screenshots.
All right. Well, you could just put a bunch of those together and make a trailer.
Is that how they do that?
Sometimes.
Do we predictions for that for the trailer? The new Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Does Tom Holland show
Yes.
up animated style?
Yeah, I think so.
I want Spider-Pig back.
Dude, he's fire. He floats when he smells delicious pie.
And
That line makes me laugh every time from that movie.
I like Nicolas Cage as Noir
Ghost Rider.
Spider-Man.
yeah.
As Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Can you close off your feelings so you don't get crippled by the moral ambiguity of your violent actions?
But you didn't make the call. Is there going to be another Spider-Man ahead of that one?
What do you mean, another Spider-Man
And this
movie?
on this
We
list.
have 5 more movies.
I thought you were saying, like, are they going to release a new movie secretly? Like, I don't know. Anything's possible. What do you want? You're asking me like it could happen. I mean, what do you want me to say? No. I don't know. Maybe they're working on an animated Disney film or something. I
I'm
don't know.
talking about this list.
We got 5 movies.
No, no. I'll say no.
Oh.
They should, but
What do you think,
I'll say
David?
no.
I mean, you're
Well, I already saw number 5.
Dang.
I'm
Can I
gonna
say yes,
no.
then?
I'm gonna say no.
okay. So Into the Spider-Verse is considered the greatest Spider-Man movie.
All right. Well,
But-
this list doesn't make sense now.
Oh, there was one Tom Holland. There was Homecoming in the top.
There was no Andrew Garfield.
Negative.
We got Superman
Which is-
Spider-Man.
Girl.
Yeah, we had Toby. What was he, like 12? Something like that?
Yeah, he was high.
And then Tom Holland, and then Into the Spider-Verse. All right, number 5,
Please.
Superman, 1978.
Oh no!
The first Superman.
People don't like Man of Steel.
Wait.
Well-
What about? Are they saying it's the first Superman with Christopher Reeves? And Superman 2 was also on the list.
Superman is 1978. In 1978, yeah. It just says,
Dang.
yeah, the first one.
You're after Star Wars.
I mean, you gotta taps off to what's his name? Dang, Christopher Reeves.
Christopher Reeves. Yes.
Yeah, I was getting tripped up because I'm thinking Matt Reeves, who directed one of my favorite movies of all time,
He's also a good boy.
The Batman. He's a good boy.
Number 4, Avengers Endgame.
Okay. I mean, we knew it would be in top 10.
I don't know what number 1's going to be now.
Yeah, so what's left?
Infinity War is probably better than Endgame.
Infinity War was like in the top 20, I think.
I'll say this: Age of Ultron gets better the longer I think about it.
Dude, we can talk about What If after this.
Okay.
Did
Number
you watch
one, literally one of the what ifs.
Honestly, maybe.
The zombie one.
Number 3, Logan. Have you
haven't
seen it?
yet?
You never saw Logan.
It's rated R.
Dude,
true.
I
need
do
my mom
remember
to
it
take me.
being very, very well done. I really liked it.
Logan
I don't
number 3.
I don't think it's top.
I mean,
10.
neither of you brought it up.
What do you mean?
I did.
Except-
I actually said Logan.
Except when we were talking about
Except when
Wolverine.
we were talking about it.
Number two. Number 2. Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
With Doc Ock.
I don't know.
That's good.
I don't know about number 2, but I agree. Spider-Man 2 is apparently a very good movie.
You didn't call it out though when I asked you. Dang it.
All right. And
What would I have won?
Number 1, Man of Steel.
the number 1 superhero movie, according to Rolling Stones, The Black Panther.
What?
Come on. What a sellout.
I don't.
That's right, Chuck.
All you got to do is die to get to number 1, apparently.
Oh, David.
Well, then Christopher Reeve should have been up there.
I'm just kidding. No,
He's not.
dude, I do think he fit Black Panther. Like, he was Black Panther. That was a great casting.
I liked
Great movie.
I liked his character in Civil War
Yeah,
more
me
than I
too.
liked in his own solo movie.
Yep, I agree
And
with
we've
that.
talked about how like everybody was hyping Black Panther up, and I was so excited to see it. And when I saw it, I thought, wow, Killmonger was an amazing character that they should not have killed. And I mean, it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. Number 1 overall is not correct.
What condom list is this?
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, good one, Sean.
Let's talk about.
Say no more. Turn your phone off.
Let's say that.
You gotta look at the positives, though. There was no Captain Marvel in that.
Damn.
They didn't
point.
fully sell out.
Well, I just can't. I can't say that the final third of that movie is very good.
Black Panther?
Yeah. Up until that,
I
it's
agree.
all right.
I totally agree with that.
It's like, hey, let's do a giant battle in Wakanda that doesn't even mean anything anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, what do I know?
Well, what would your guys' top 10 be?
Shoot.
Doesn't have to be in order. Just
Aquaman,
Yeah.
Wonder Woman 1984,
really? No way.
Sean despises
Man
that
of
movie.
Steel.
I haven't seen Wonder Woman 1984.
Has Chris Pratt been in any superhero hero? Yeah.
Fantastic Four
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
from the old days.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park, not Jurassic World. That'd be top 2.
Dude, I love that movie. Fantastic Four with the Silver Surfer.
That was good.
I grew up on that movie.
You did grow up.
I
on
watched
that
it
movie.
so many times.
That was the movie that made you grow up.
Flame on!
You would lean your head out the cradle and check it out on TV.
Dude, in that Marvel Ultimate Alliance video game, all I did was Human Torch people.
Yep.
My Human Torch was like way more powerful than anybody else in that game.
Which, you saying that is hilarious because I literally wrote down in my phone, I want to talk about our favorite video games of all time.
Oh,
That is in my top 3 favorite video games of all time.
dude, Marvel Ultimate Alliance is really fun.
That's a good game.
Every character has got unique enough abilities where you could just freaking play that game forever.
Yep.
Would you rather play that or Galaxy of Heroes?
That. Because we're done.
Yeah. We got into Galaxy of Heroes and it freaking sucks your life down a drain.
Yeah. We went into rehab after that one.
Yeah. That's $1 billion game by Capital Games.
lot of
They
money.
get you.
No, but let's go back to movies. Top
Right.
10. What do you... I think No Way Home is in top 5 for me.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite movies of all time.
No Way Home was great. I agree that Infinity War is better than Endgame.
Yep. Infinity War.
I think Iron Man, the Batman,
Yeah, the Batman's in there.
Man of Steel for me personally. Sorry, it didn't even make the top 50. I'll say this. I mean, the Christopher Reeves movies, I totally understand why they have them in this list and rated so high. It's for us, like we didn't grow up on those. That was just before us. So I could go back and watch them, but the nostalgia factor isn't there. It doesn't hit home for me.
Right.
What do you think, Sean?
What about? Oh, you know what? I never thought about those. Don't include TV shows, do they?
No.
So your boy Daredevil doesn't get a chance.
That's number 1.
Well, where's Ben Affleck's Daredevil?
Not in the top 50. apparently.
Buried where it should be.
Oh.
Or Halle Berry's Catwoman.
Holla Berry.
Halle Berry?
Holla at your berries.
I noticed that.
Wait, what?
Oh, you said this came out in June, though. This list.
Yeah.
Okay. Just too cutoff was too quick for She-Hulk.
Yeah.
High.
Sky High.
It's like Sky High hasn't hit the algorithm yet. Like once it hits, it's going up.
Be the one who starts it off. Like, just start posting videos of Sky High and memes.
What about Shark Boy and Love Girl?
Oh,
You ruined my dream journal.
Never saw it.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Dang it, Sean.
What are you talking about? Why?
Spy Kids 3D.
I was gonna say Spy
Dude,
Kids.
Spy Kids should have been on that list. Spy Kids 1 was great.
They're not superheroes.
Spy Kids 2 with Steve Buscemi as the villain, but not really.
Do you
He's
also
just the misunderstood scientist.
No, you're thinking of the second Spy Kids. Island of Dreams has Steve Buscemi.
Spy Kids 2. Yeah. Actually, Spy Kids 2 was better than Spy Kids 1.
Spy Kids 1 has the "You Can Dream My Dream" song.
You can smile, you can come and stay a while. You can dream my dream, you can have it all with me. You can dream my dream, you can dream my dream.
Right.
Spy Kids 2 has Steve Buscemi talking about, do you think God also lives in heaven because he too fears what he's created?
Do you think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created?
And then Spy Kids 3 is just like the worst thing.
Spy Kids 3 is
with the guy.
the guy.
Yeah.
Somebody ring the Dinkster!
I'll never forget the Spy Kids 3. We were watching it in your van on the way home from like camp or something.
It's like a 9-inch TV in our van.
I was sitting there just riffing the movie apart like every 30 seconds. And it was the only time you've ever been really mad at me because you were like, Sean, shut up.
You're ruining Spy Kids 3. In hindsight, you were probably right, but not totally.
I'll never forgive myself for making it.
What was it missing for you, David?
Spider-Man No Way Home, Batman, Dark Knight, I think might be top 5. But
no Civil War.
I loved Civil War too.
Civil War was good, but I think Winter Soldier was way better. So, I mean, if they put Winter Soldier where they did, I agree with that. We didn't see any.
Does Joker count?
Yeah, that does count.
I never saw it.
There's a Joker 2 coming out now.
Joker 2.
I'm a young boy.
Folly Ado.
I'm just an innocent kid.
Joker is a dark movie.
Joker is a dark movie.
Very dark.
I'm not a dark guy.
All right, here's a list of my stuff I found.
Ooh.
All right.
Hit
So
us.
Joker wasn't on there. The Batman was. Avengers, Endgame, obviously. Thor Ragnarok. I had Thor Ragnarok pretty high, so.
I like that.
Captain America Civil War wasn't on there.
Yep.
And a little movie you might have heard of called Jaws. I noticed that wasn't on there.
Good call.
Shrek 2.
Dude, that is a hero movie.
Emperor's New Groove.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Space Jam doesn't count, does it?
No.
All right, well.
Should.
All right, then I don't care anymore.
All right. All right, so you want to talk about top video games?
Yeah.
Let's keep this convo rolling.
What are the best video games you've ever played?
Halo 3.
That's your number one?
It's not even close.
You didn't even you just went for it. You just went number one.
Halo 3 is the number one game.
I was going to say start at 5 and we'll make
There
our
is
way
no
down.
Probably Metal Gear Solid 2 is up there.
Never played
Portal
it.
2.
Kingdom Hearts 2.
Portal 2 hurt my head.
Dude, I love that game.
I think top 10 for me, not in any order. Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Online Call of Duty's fun.
Truthfully, I only played it because all you guys played it, but playing with you guys made it a top 10 experience.
The new Call of Duty that just came out, Modern Warfare 2, it's not like the old Modern Warfare 2 in any way. But it's fun. The one aspect I really like about it is the proximity chat.
I've heard.
So in Warzone, if you are near an enemy, you can now hear each other on the mic. So I like to hide in buildings, and when you talk, your name pops up and they can see. So they see Obi-Wan Kenobi, which is my name. And they're like, yo, Obi-Wan, check the roof. But no, I will hide in closets and I wait for people to come into the building. And when they start talking, I turn my mic on and I start talking like Gollum.
Didn't Fortnite have that ability as well, the proximity chat, or am I crazy?
No, not yet.
Does it have it when you die?
Nope.
Okay.
You're thinking of search and destroy.
Okay. I vaguely remember watching a video clip I'll know it. I don't even know what game it's from, but it's a guy chasing after another player, and it's like a little kid, and he's like terrifying him.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
So Call of Duty's up there for me. I'd say Fortnite.
Yeah.
I've put a lot of hours into Fortnite.
Peak Fortnite was very, very fun and extremely addictive.
New Fortnite is out. It's funny you say that. There's
New
actually,
Fortnite?
There's a lawsuit in Canada against Fortnite for being as addictive as cocaine right now.
I can confirm.
And it was approved to pass to like the court. Like it's like a real thing.
Dang.
Parents are saying their kids are
I don't know
not
what
sleeping,
I don't
not
know
eating.
I don't know what cocaine is like. So,
Let me hit you with this.
how can they prove it's more addictive? Prove it.
Simple double blind test.
They said their kids. They said their kids aren't eating, they're not sleeping, and they're not showering. That's their
fine.
3 arguments.
Sounds like they're losing calories, getting some fasting in. They're saving water, and what was the other one? Not sleeping.
Yeah,
That's not good for you.
it's over.
I'm about to take you back to basics.
Okay. Tetris?
Minecraft.
Yeah. Dude, I get bored with Minecraft after like 3 days.
That me? Straight?
No, dude, time doesn't exist in Minecraft.
Dude, it doesn't.
There's been a lot of late
The only
nights.
time I've been up till 4 in the morning playing video games is Minecraft. Me and Biggity Bryce building our castles, digging a glass tunnel from mine to his. Not in creative mode, by the way. Survival.
Imagine if that game never had day-night cycle.
You would
And
never.
you just lost all sense of time.
you would
It's
be-
like a casino where they don't even let the sunlight in.
Yeah, that's exactly. I mean, plus I slept in a basement, so it was kind of difficult. Yeah. I mean, it was like me and Bryce would be like, oh my God, it's 3:45 in the morning. I'm sorry, bro. I got to go. I've made a huge mistake.
I've been there, dude.
Yeah.
All right, I thought of some of mine. World of Warcraft. There was a time that it was good, and it's never been good since.
Ouch.
Age of Empires 2 is really good. Terraria is probably a game I played more than anything else.
Isn't that like an off-brand Minecraft?
You're going to love this. Trust me. What you're seeing now is my normal state. This is a Super Saiyan. And this is what is known as a Super Saiyan that has ascended past a Super Saiyan. And this is to go even further beyond.
It's so much more.
How about this? Man of Steel, the movie, the game.
Wait, was that the Xbox 360 game where you had to like fly for 10,000
Yeah,
miles?
yeah.
Wasn't it Superman the game, or was it Man of Steel
No, actually, it wasn't. I think it was Superman Returns, the game.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you had to-
Brandon Roth is his name?
You had to chase after, what was the guy's name? Yexmixplexlix or whatever is the weird guy.
Yeah.
You had to get him to say his name backwards or whatever to banish him.
Dude, weird. Game.
I don't know what that is.
It was Superman Returns, the game, but it had nothing to do with the movie.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that movie I forgot that movie.
that game was hype because you could fly like hundreds of miles per hour, and like that's all I want in a Superman game.
freaking hype.
It's like in a Spider-Man game, all I want to do is swing around and T-bone guys in the face.
Actually, the Spider-Man games are up there too.
Oh, dude.
Man, I'm like drawing a blank.
I would say I had it and then I lost it.
I mean, you love Battlefront.
But yeah, Star Wars Battlefront 2, the new one and the old one.
Yeah.
Let's just put it together.
Both Battlefront 2s are great.
I put a lot of time into that game.
Guitar Hero.
I was just going to say Guitar Hero is one of my favorites.
So here's the thing about Guitar Hero. There was a specific game mode within an online versus mode that I was top 100 in the world for a while.
No way.
I remember that, yeah. I think it was like Winning Streak or something.
Yeah, because there was a couple songs that I knew if I played 99.9% of the notes, I was going to win. I knew exactly when to use the star power. My part led off, which meant I had the jump on the star power. I mean, I had it down to a science.
You were a Guitar Hero.
I The thing is, though, I wasn't I couldn't play Through the Fire and Flames on Expert, but within this game mode.
Fun fact, neither can the band that wrote that song.
Oh my gosh. Arcade Fire?
Yep, that's them. That's the one.
Wow.
Dang. I don't know where that was going.
All I remember is my forearm strength got really intense.
Dude.
And then you lost it all.
I did. If I were to jump on a guitar
And then he
hero-
lost it. Bible Man intro. That's what.
This is the story of Miles Peterson, who had everything: money, power, and fame.
Until he lost it!
You saying and then he lost it triggered in my head.
Why isn't Bible Man anywhere on there?
Dude.
Oh, snubbed.
Prince of Pride.
Prince of Egypt. Why wasn't that on there?
Superhero movie.
I would say so. Some supernatural stuff.
VeggieTales.
Dude, that soundtrack
Larry
was hard.
Boy.
Man.
Dude.
Oh, man.
He's my hero.
What other games? NHL.
You love
Dude,
NHL.
I went so hard. In middle school, I was running adults for money. I was winning money and using that money for the ultimate team. I was
Yeah, you were pretty intense with Chell.
in online versus mode. I was 140th in the world.
Oh my god.
And that's like my straight up your record.
Yeah.
So how many wins you had? I was 140 in the world. And I used to watch this early Twitch days.
Mm-hmm.
I used to watch this guy. I still remember his name. It was Too Pool for School. He loved me in the chat. So he would invite me on and everybody in the chat would watch me and him play in like the 3v3 games.
Mm-hmm.
And I would score so many times that everybody in his channel knew who I was. Schaffman was what they called me. Well, Shafe Man. But
Did you sound like a little kid over the mic, though?
I'd never used my mic. I didn't want to ruin it.
Oh, okay. That was smart of you.
I knew my worth and my voice would ruin it. So I started a podcast.
There you go.
But no, I went so hard in those games. Oh,
Yeah, you were deep.
Those
in the
were
Chell.
fun.
I mean, NFL Blitz, Madden, NCAA, all those games I played a lot. What do you think, John?
Video games are stupid. Who needs them? Waste your life. Best years of my life behind a screen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Except when we would play Halo 2 together, like forever, all the
dude,
time.
Halo 2 and Halo 3.
Yeah.
I poured more time and effort and skill. I was good at Halo 3. I was going to say FIFA World Cup 2010 game.
Yeah.
Me and Bryce and Tyler and Jesse
And Bob,
we played that game so much. My team we would always just randomize it. And my team ended up being Ivory Coast, who had Didier Drogba as
Drogba, yeah. Solomon Kalou.
and it was literally like he was the only good guy in the team, and but he was also one of the fastest in the game.
My favorite part about all that is Austin would play as them every Wednesday night at church and play against his 5 friends, which then led to him buying a Drogba jersey.
I have an authentic Ivory Coast Drogba jersey. It's an orange Puma jersey.
to pay homage to all the times he beat his 4 friends in that game.
Yeah.
I thought he's such a loser.
Shout out to that guy.
Dude,
We'll get him on the podcast.
if we got him on the podcast,
Him and Ron.
we wouldn't understand a word he was saying.
Okay.
What do you think they would talk
He doesn't
about?
speak good English.
Drogba and Ron.
Ron and Drogba.
Just lock them in a room
We
together
got to get them together.
until they become friends.
If you don't know who Ron is, Ron is in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. But
Wanda's boy.
He's a good boy.
but what's going on with the DC?
Sean, what's going on? I'm lost.
They're nuking it from orbit.
Oh, no.
It's bad.
Here's what I don't understand. The rumor is that they're going to recast Momoa as Lobo.
Yes.
What?
Why?
Imagine if they nuked the MCU before it got going and said, you know what, Chris Evans, we want you to be enter a random character. Can you imagine that? If they just said, like, we're scrapping everything you've done, but we're still going to use you. And it's fine. The fans won't care.
That doesn't make any... At that point, use it. You know how many actors there are?
I mean...
A lot. At least 5 or 4.
Maybe 6.
Oh.
No, she died. There's 5.
It turns out it was actually the same person playing different roles, and it was really confusing.
Dang. Yeah.
Well, James Gunn, rightfully so, is kind of doing a full-on purge of the DC lineup because he's taking over DC Studios.
Which I've heard this all before, though. They're restarting. You know what I mean?
It's like watching the Detroit Lions year to year. Am I right?
Hey, my boys.
They're doing good.
They're having a win.
My boy Blue.
All right. Well, let me just run down some of the intel that we have about what's going on.
Is this all happening because Black Adam didn't do well?
No, this has kind of been in development and in the works for at least a few years. Disney made the critical mistake of firing James Gunn, and then, fortunately, they brought him back. But at that point, DC had already gotten him hooked on drugs or something, and he couldn't walk away.
Him and Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller just kidnapped him. But anyway, it's James Gunn and a producer named Peter Safran. I can't pronounce his last name, unfortunately. I don't want to be ignorant.
Doesn't he play the guy in Family Guy?
He is not an actor.
I know.
I feel like it's Saffron.
Well, anyway, he's been a producer for the Aquaman and Shazam films, as well as the Conjuring franchise. You remember Annabelle, Creepy Doll?
I remember
actually
not
saw that
seeing
one.
it.
That's the only one I've seen.
Well, anyway, these are just rumors for now. Nothing is officially confirmed, but I pray every night that it is true. Wonder Woman 3 has been canceled. Patty Jenkins has successfully train wrecked her entire career because of Wonder Woman 84.
She did, dude.
Well, she was going to do Road Squadron.
Right.
That didn't happen.
No.
Everything is falling apart in her hands. They were going to pay her $12 million, apparently, to do Wonder Woman 3.
They could pay me $1 million.
They could pay me $30 and I would. All right. Anyway, yeah, Gal Gadot is probably really sad about that, but she'll be okay. She's got a lot of money and she's good in other things. I don't think she's ever been good in Wonder Woman, unfortunately.
Ouch.
I feel bad saying that. I don't hate the character. I don't hate Gal Gadot. I just hate the movie.
You see
and I think it hates me.
Did you see that movie with Gal Gadot and The Rock and Ryan Reynolds?
No.
They're like spies or something.
Yeah, it was cheesy.
Is that what it's called? They're like spies or something?
Yeah.
Anyway, they're essentially shutting down the Snyderverse. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, I heard.
Your Man of Steel 2 has been locked in a coffin.
Dang.
Again, Henry Cavill is not allowed to be happy.
So wait, what happens?
The Instagram post. I'm back, guys. He's so happy. I'm finally back.
I am back as Superman.
Shot to the H to the T's right there.
Why
man.
don't you ever let this man do what he loves?
And he left The Witcher so that he could do Man of Steel.
That
Now
wasn't
what?
necessarily the only reason he left The Witcher, but it is a bummer because he was perfect in The Witcher. And he was perfect as Superman.
I guess I'll just have to watch Man of Steel for the rest of my days.
Fun fact, I watched the first 4 minutes of The Witcher
That is fun.
the other day.
The first 4 minutes of The Witcher is literally just an action sequence where he fights a monster.
Yeah.
All right, well. Shazam, Fury of the Gods
Oh my
is
gosh.
still expected to come out next March.
So, okay, why though?
Yeah, why would we see that?
Better question. Why would you go see The Flash coming out next summer?
Okay, that is a better
Is it
question.
still Ezra Miller?
I have an even better question,
Bring
Dave.
it.
Why would you see Aquaman, The Lost Kingdom next Christmas?
You're right, Sean. Why would
There's no point.
Yeah.
Unless it like all... Wait, is The Flash after all this stuff? Is it like Aquaman, Wonder Woman 3, which got canceled, but...
The Flash, I understand, is a movie about The Flash.
Right. Is this the
And
last one to come out?
No,
because
Aquaman is the last one.
Sean,
they could use The Flash to run so fast that he breaks...
That's what they're going to do.
So apparently there's a rumor that Henry Cavill did film a cameo for The Flash, as well as Keaton for a kind of Batman, let's tie these movies together. Hey, remember when Marvel did that and it was so popular? I bet we could do it too.
Yeah.
Apparently they have cut those cameos because why does it matter anymore?
Right.
Dang. Sean, though, that storyline, I'm not a fan of Ezra Miller's Flash at all, but that Flash storyline, Flash as a character is awesome.
You're talking about Flashpoint, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flashpoint is a great storyline.
He runs so fast, he breaks the timeline. Kind of like what Marvel's doing right now.
Yeah.
There's a multiverse. He runs into a different universe. And Batman has gone insane. Batman's a bad guy, right?
Thomas Wayne.
Yeah,
Batman.
that's right. Thomas Wayne. No, Thomas Wayne is Batman. He's a good guy. Martha Wayne
He's
the mom
Joker.
is
That's
the
right.
Joker.
Yeah. But Thomas Wayne is like a
falling
Punisher.
asleep at how dumb this is.
Thomas Wayne is a Punisher Batman who shoots people and just doesn't give a dang.
That's cool.
And Bruce is dead.
Bruce is dead.
Oh, well, everybody dies eventually.
And the ending is basically Flash comes back from that timeline with a note from Thomas Wayne for Bruce. And then Bruce breaks down and cry.
Remember in Batman versus Superman when the Flash teleports in front of Bruce Wayne?
And he's got that
says,
mustache.
It's Lois. She's the key. And then he disappears, and it's the most awkward thing ever.
Yeah.
Imagine a whole 2 hours of that. There you go.
Well, like I said, I'm not a fan of Ezra Miller's Flash.
Well, I'm more concerned about Aquaman, The Lost Kingdom, because...
How are they going to replace Amber Heard?
Fun fact, they're not going to.
Yikes. What does Jonathan Depp think about that?
I consider... I think it likely they will reduce her role as much as possible.
Much like Rose Tico in Rise of Skywalker.
But for different reasons. Slightly different.
Yeah.
So, guys, here's my wild idea.
Let's hear it.
What if we don't cancel any of these future
even Wonder Woman
DC
3
movies? Yeah. What if we just light this match and see how far it burns?
Dude, I'm cool with that.
I'd be good with it.
I just can't believe they fumbled it so bad. I literally can't believe that this is how it's all unfolding.
We've been talking about how bad things have been for years now, though.
We have.
Give me a positive of DC, because we've just been crapping on DC. What's one positive you can think of?
The Batman.
They let the Batman.
Directed by Matt Reeves.
Which is not tied to anything.
Joker was good. Similarly, not tied to anything.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're saying DC shared cinematic universe.
Right.
Right.
Fun fact, yeah, the Matt Reeves Batman and the Joker aren't even tied together.
Right.
Which is also a little awkward.
Yeah. Have you guys seen Gotham, the TV show?
No. I've seen it occasionally.
I've seen bits and pieces.
I think I watched the first season.
Of my mom. It's been there.
It's a young Bruce Wayne. And the show is actually more focused on James Gordon's rise to commissioner.
It's a detective show.
I remember it being like, I remember really liking it, but...
That actor always reminds me of you, Sean.
Thanks.
Wait, which one?
Gordon.
The good-looking one.
From Dark Knight?
No. From Gotham.
Oh, Gotham?
He was in, was it the OC?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Stuart.
I would like to take some time to acknowledge some of our commenters.
Let's shout them out.
All right, so Austin asked, what is the difference between DC and Marvel? He couldn't get his finger on it or his tongue on it, whatever you want. He couldn't talk about it. He couldn't come up with words for it.
I wasn't able to tongue it.
Steve Bongiorno commented. He said, here's my take. Marvel focuses on spectacular heroes and powers. DC focuses on storytelling. Prove me wrong. Which I would agree.
They focus on it, but they don't do it well.
Yeah. He said he wants to see us do a Marvel vs. DC episode. See, I'm very limited to movies. I don't know the comics very well.
Sure.
I would love to. I don't know where to... Comics stress me out. I don't know where to start. Yeah. You walk into a comic book store like, yeah, I'm going to look at a comic. And then it's like, issue 57 of series Z. Like, oh,
it's even more intense than like somebody who's like, I've heard about like the Spider-Man character. And you're like, well, yeah, you got to watch the Tobey Maguire ones, followed by the Andrew Garfield, followed by the Tom Holland.
Right.
That's how comics are times 11D, right? Because there's way more episodes, way more storylines, way more years of writing.
Right. There's no rules.
Some are relevant, some are not.
Me and Teasy,
kind of like the DC universe.
Me and Teasy got the comic set for Civil War, and we also got the comic set for Injustice.
Yeah.
I heard those are really good.
I did not finish Injustice, unfortunately. I did finish Civil War, but I'll say your comments about how kind of maddening it is jumping between all these different comics to get a complete story is a very weird thing with Civil War. Because you're actually not even just jumping around different comic book character storylines. You're jumping across genres. Like some of them are like graphic novels and very noir.
Gotcha.
And then other ones are like more standard, colorful comics.
And isn't there like 2 Civil War storylines?
I don't know. The thing is, there's like the book you can buy, but that's not enough. You then need like, all these other in-between comics. Whereas Injustice, I think you just need to buy the book series.
Gotcha.
But I didn't finish
How
it.
much does a book series like the Injustice series cost?
I don't know, like how much you got.
Isn't it like $40?
$17, man.
I think it's like $40, and it puts all the comics together.
It's not terrible.
I kind of want to buy the Invincible comic series because of that show.
With Mark Wahlberg?
No, it's the Amazon Invincible. It's like
Isn't that the football movie?
Okay, well, never mind.
Nice.
Got him. Shout out to Steve Bongiorno, though.
Yeah, Steve.
He's got a blog, right, Sean?
He does have a blog.
Let's shout it out. Let's post it. Thank you for listening, Steve.
Yeah, we appreciate you, man.
I'll put the name of it right here.
Who else? You wanted to shout out somebody else, David?
Well, I think our cousin Mallory we shouted out, but I think she's worth another shout out. She commented on our Black Adam podcast. She said, "Zombies and wizards and demons and devil ... ew." That is all we had to say that podcast.
Yeah.
She just concluded it in 6 words.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that movie if you're a good person.
She did a 5-second review.
Or if you're anybody.
And then someone else commented and said, "I don't like that the main character was bald in the movie."
That was me.
That was Sean Taylor.
I just wanted to let everybody know.
Didn't you say Josh is a listener?
Yeah,
Sean?
Josh Jacobson, shout out.
Shout out,
he
dude.
loves the podcast.
Sweet.
Who doesn't, Sean? Who doesn't?
I'm
We're
not
the
gonna
best
answer
thing
that.
on the internet right now.
Dude,
It's the only thing that
we're like
makes me
sky
happy.
high. We just haven't hit the algorithm.
Dude, once we hit that high,
We're going sky high.
I like it.
Yeah.
How about this question? We just talked about 50 superhero movies, and there's so many more than that. But who's an actor / actress who has never gotten a chance to
Zac Efron.
star in a...
John Stamos.
Maybe you should let me finish. Who could be a superhero movie that you've always wanted to see? Like if you say Zac Efron, Dave, who could he play?
I didn't know
Johnny
about
Storm.
Yeah.
I've seen some fan
Okay.
edits for the newest Fantastic Four, fan casting him for Johnny Storm.
Did you see he got into like a really bad accident or something?
Yeah, now he's got a Chad jaw.
Yeah, his face was reconstructed. I didn't know that. I saw a picture of him and thought like, who is that? That does not look like Zac Efron.
Yeah,
it
Zac.
is.
What about John Stamos? He could play Mr.
You know
Fantastic.
who he could play?
Who?
The kid who gets his powers at the end of Sky High. It's Sky High 2. John Stamos.
All right.
No, I can't think of anything, Sean. I'm blanking.
I'm not good with actors.
I'm like, are you saying like the next, like apparently the next Superman because Henry Cavill's gonna die before another project comes out?
I would have never, ever in a million jillion years thought Joaquin Phoenix could play the Joker
Sure.
and make a movie that would bring in $1 billion with a B.
Dang.
So,
Yeah, that's a good call.
What do I know of such things?
Who's gonna play Mr. Freeze next?
The Uncle Joey from Full House.
Hero from Heroes. Which that show is
Mr.
underrated.
Freeze.
That wasn't on the list either.
It was a
TV
show. Yeah.
I love that show. I
That's a
loved
good
it.
Show.
Save the cheerleader, save
Dude,
the world.
you know what I want to watch again? I want to watch Chronicle again. I remember that being
Yeah.
really good.
I want to watch it too.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. All the kids get powers, and then one of the friends kind of takes things too far, so then the one friend has to take them out.
Who besides the guy who played Osborn? Who else is in that?
Shoot.
It's written down on your shoe or something.
I have my answer.
What's up?
Ewan McGregor.
Okay, what would he
For
do?
what?
Any hero. I need a hero. No, he could be a Mr. Fantastic.
Ewan McGregor would be great as the Thing. No, he could be
Tobias Funke is the Thing.
Yeah.
he could be the Blob.
We need a Tank Girl too, apparently, because that movie's so good. Oh, Michael B. Jordan's in Chronicle.
No way.
Yeah.
As a kid?
Yeah, it's young Michael B.
Dude, that's how old that movie is?
Yeah. And then the other guy's Alex Russell. I'm not familiar with him.
Oh my gosh, the Alex Russell.
Yeah.
Wasn't he the boy in
I don't
Up?
know who that is.
No, it's just Russell. He doesn't have a last name. Whoever he is, he's shirtless in this picture. Dude does jujitsu, apparently. Good for him. Good for him.
I'm not good with actors and actresses. Yes. We're talking about men. What girls do we want to see as a superhero?
I'm a married man. What kind of sick trap is this?
Anya Taylor-Joy is going to play Princess Peach.
Well, you need to choose us.
I meant to look up the voice cast because I was so intrigued on who that was. Who's Luigi?
The guy from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I can't remember his name.
Oh, that's right.
Sebastian?
Charlie Day?
You know what's great about that casting list is it reads, when you look at it and say it out loud, it looks like it's a Saturday Night Live satire.
Yeah.
Because it's like Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. Jack Black is Bowser.
Did you guys see the new trailer?
Yeah.
What do you guys
I haven't
think?
seen the newest one.
I can't. It makes me sad because I can't get over Chris Pratt as Mario.
I think the movie looks awesome. I think Chris Pratt's voice sounds awful.
See, that's the thing.
That's where I'm at.
That thing is, every child who has talked about this movie is like, I can't wait to see Super Mario Brothers. When is that movie coming out? Dad, I can't wait. Are you going to go see it yet? But it's like,
where were you when you heard that?
So,
what region of the
you were
country?
telling me about your son was really happy to see
Yeah,
it.
he was pumped.
And I've heard other people say that
Chico, Mike, and Keegan Key.
I'm sorry. I don't,
Keegan Michael
I don't
Key
know
is
what I
Toad.
said. I spaced out when
Seth
I said this.
Rogen is Donkey Kong. Fred Armisen is Cranky Kong. What?
Okay.
Sebastian Maniscalco is Foreman Spike. What? And yada yada yada. Carrie Payton is the one who plays the Penguin King. Do you yield?
So here's my point. That movie, just by releasing one trailer, that's a lame teaser trailer, has gotten children all over the world excited to go see it. So the point being, families are so stupid because they go see the Minions films over and over again anyway. So
Hey,
if
I'm
the
a family.
movie was destined to be that successful on its own, why handicap yourself by putting Chris Pratt in as Mario?
Right.
That's a good question.
I hate it. I hate the little
and the
it's like he's trying his absolute least.
So two things about that. First of all, Charles Martinet. He is in the movie as various cameos.
Gosh.
You had him in
What an
studio.
embarrassing
Why
thing.
not make Chris Pratt various cameos and him Mario? Second thing, I saw a reel that put the side by side of the trailers, and it was the American version, and then it was the French version.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, the French version sounds way more like Mario.
Should we just go see it in French?
Dude, I'm down. But I do not speak a lick of it.
Oui. Adios.
Wahoo! Guten Tag.
All right, well, we'll see that and we'll probably talk about it. When does it come out?
Dude, we should bring in kids to talk about it.
I'll bring in my kid. I got a kid. He could talk about it.
I don't have a kid, so I'll have to find one.
Come here, kid. There's kids everywhere,
Sit
dude.
in front of this mic. You can find one. Tell me what you think about
Hey,
Mario.
you want to get in my van and I'll take it to my podcast?
It's like that scene in Finding Nemo where the sharks all have to recruit a fish friend to come to the meeting.
Yep. Classic. All right. Well, I think we've talked about everything that there is to talk about.
I've got a fun fact for you guys.
I love fun facts.
There is a condition called PADS. Thousands of people were reportedly depressed and had suicidal thoughts after watching Avatar. PADS stands for Post-Avatar Depression Syndrome. They were depressed due to the fact that they could never be a part of Pandora.
You know what? A part of me understands something about that. Like, have you ever seen a movie so good that you're sad you can't see it again for the first time?
I guess seeing it for the first time,
No Way Home.
sure.
Yeah,
but
I was just about to say, like, when you guys, I saw Spider-Man No Way Home like hours before I saw it with you.
You jerk.
And I was so excited to watch it with you guys because I knew you were gonna love all the new, like, you were gonna love all the twists and like the reveals. Yeah. But then when we walked out of the theater, I was like so sad because I was like,
you weren't a part of it.
Well, I'm like, I'm never gonna be that excited about a movie again.
Yeah. You freaking in that theater, I'm like, Sean, what are your predictions for the movie? Not knowing you had literally still had popcorn on your shirt from seeing it 40 minutes earlier.
I'm sorry. It was an accident.
I can't. Crumbs. I can't remember what you said your predictions. You were like, it's definitely going to be a movie or something like that. I was like, okay. Pretty ambiguous.
To be fair, I made a bunch of predictions about Multiverse of Madness that were 100% way off.
That's all right, Sean. We still love you.
In other news, Jedi Survivor trailer dropped for the new game. Oh, that's right. I think it looks amazing.
I think so. His face kind of looks like Zac Efron's. His jaw's got a little bit more jawy.
It looks like the guy that they made it off.
That's a fair point. Yeah,
I've heard it said before. Oh, I don't like that guy. I don't like his stupid face. And I've never felt that until the Jedi character. I feel bad.
That's how I feel about
you
Namor.
sent the post and you're like, it said something about Jedi Fallen. And Sean, you go, man, I hope he dies in this one.
I'm sorry, I just don't like the guy.
Well, no, I want that too.
I mean, he's gonna die eventually.
He has to.
Unless they're gonna shoehorn him in somewhere.
Don't.
He's actually rolling with Ahsoka in the Ahsoka show. We were saying in the trailer he faces off against some kind of secret Sith. I said, what if that is the Inquisitor that we saw Ahsoka kill at the end of Jedi Tales?
I don't think so, because I think he needs to have some sort of conflict resolution in the game. They're not just going to be like, all right, this Inquisitor's off to go die to Ahsoka.
Well, the thing is, there's only so many Inquisitors. And he was like, that one.
And Ahsoka's.
I take it back.
There's two very distinct ones.
I take it back. There's a part of the game I kind of like. It's where he rescues that one girl from like the weird witch
Dothamir
cult.
Yeah.
And then they're like kind of like a cute little love interest maybe going on there. That's kind of cute.
Yeah, also, she's a witch.
Aren't they all?
He's got a beard in this one.
Siren.
There you go. He's got a beard now. He's still a redhead.
Always will be. What else, David?
Maybe you can download a mod where that guy doesn't look that way.
I think probably. I've admitted it multiple times, but I never.
Looks like Mr. Incredible.
I never played that game, but I watched like 45 minutes of cutscenes so that I would know what the story was.
Okay.
Never played it though.
Question for the peeps.
What flavor of Peeps is best?
Who's in your top 10 all-time superhero movie?
How wrong are they for putting the Batman at 38 or whatever on a scale of 1 to Batman? I would give him a 9 on that one.
Rolling Stones, more like sedimentary rock, because that list wasn't going anywhere.
Oh yeah, you really brought it all together there.
See how I kind of rolled?
Nice try, princess.
Good stuff. Yeah, so shout out to Josh, shout out to Mallory, shout out to Noah, shout out to Steve Bongiorno.
Why Noah?
Dude, just love that guy. We got to have some guests on this pod.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to Mamalin, see if he wants to
Get
talk.
Get Mamalin in here.
And we'll go from there.
Cool.
But comment, like, subscribe, do the thing. Let us know your thoughts. And we'll see you next time for some Andor content.
And we are going to be seeing Avatar this week. Sean got us tickets, unfortunately.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Sean. You're the best. All right. This has been 99 Nerds, episode 27. We love you guys. Peace.